looking back at your preliminary task, what do you feel you have learnt in the process?
I feel like we've learned quite a lot from doing this.
Definitely.
If I could do it again, I definitely would. One of the things we learned was actually film everything on the same day, if you can. Try and film everything on the same day. If you can't, then go back on a similar day. A nightmare to be in post if you've done one day on a really sunny day and the other's like a slightly more cloudy day. To try and match those two clips is an absolute nightmare. So try and do them on the same day.
Definitely.
And you'll get a much better finish because of lighting changes and all that kind of thing.
Yeah, and I think choosing the right people to be in your film is absolutely crucial. You obviously want someone really reliable, because one of the problems that we found definitely going from the preliminary task investigation to the actual action thriller was the fact that we obviously are at college and there's people do different subjects and have different, like, sort of less free time than we do necessarily. And it was really hard to get a free slot. So, for instance, we would have a day where we'd say, oh, we're willing to film this shot, but the other person wouldn't because they have lessons all throughout the day. So definitely choosing someone who is free quite a lot of the time onto the same subjects as you, and or will say, I can dedicate X amount of times to film this, and because you need dedicated, like, characters. Definitely, I'd say something we've learned from the preliminary task is camera angles, ways to create atmospherically sort of better quality shots is what I'm trying to say. Using the ambient surroundings to create a really good shot whilst maintaining the focus on the two key characters. So we have a wide angle lens. And
one thing I learned from it was don't focus on the visuals as much. Like, obviously focus on them because they're what make a film, but they're not just what makes a film. Focus on the audio as well, because
audio is key.
Audio is king. Like we used the audio to cut, but we also had it like custom made to fit our film, so it felt more natural than our previous task, which it wasn't made to fit the film. I kind of butchered two songs and put them together to make it work, and it didn't work quite as well as our proper task, where it was custom made for the film. So yeah, definitely focus on that.
The fact that it was custom made meant that at the exact points it would, for instance, so when I was just walking or I just was in the phone, the music wasn't so fast paced, but the second I started running with the phone and I killed obviously the person on FaceTime's girlfriend, then the music suddenly brought it up really tense and took it up on the level of volume, I would say. Definitely the volume increased and made it a lot more out there to the audience.
And try and use less gear. This is going to sound really weird because in our first one we used like sliders, tripods, handheld, all of that. In our second one we literally just went handheld. It was so much easier. We didn't have to
more portable, definitely.
More portable. We could get in, get out the shot and like do it in half an hour.
Because our preliminary task took what, like 3-4 hours of film time,
and it was shorter than our main
because
task.
we were carrying so much equipment round to point.
Yeah.
But the fact that we could just say, okay, let's go to this location, pick up the camera, and let's go. Not pick up 7 bags with all camera gear that we ended up not using because really you just need a camera and a good idea.
And stuff was like in the frame because there was so much stuff and couldn't move it out of frame. In our preliminary, but because we brought it, we didn't have any of that for the second one. Much easier.
Yeah, so they're definitely the things we'd recommend.
Yes.